critical illness is paid a lump sum of $30,000. Right? In the next 10 years. I got this company for 10 years because they give you full benefit after 6 years. Do you understand what? So you need to, when you are structuring, as you go into the field, when you are structuring it, there are two things. Number one, I mean, from the ethics we did, we were told that that we must place clients in number one. Which number will you place client? Number one. But even at that, you must also, as much as you are placing client at the number one, you must also remember that you have to do the right thing so that you don't get paid less than what you are supposed to be paid. Because you too, you are not just you are also number two, and you need to get paid as well. Do you understand? So you need to structure this thing properly to be able to be paid as well properly. I mean, it's the same $90 the guy is paying. If I work out my money, my commission on $90, and my commission on $90 with critical illness, and commission on $90 without critical illness, there are a lot of big difference there. About $200-300 difference. Do you understand it? So you need to understand the dynamics of all these things to be able to do. And you know, the beginning of what I said is what? What is the key word we are using since we started? Knowledge. You can't trade this one anywhere. That is knowledge. You need to get the knowledge of all the products we are doing to be able to really sell it properly. So that is the one: life insurance, long-term care insurance, travel insurance, CI, health insurance. And I said number one critical area you need to go do, and I will give you a window to open the doors, is travel insurance. People are bringing their parents here, and there is no medical services, no this one here for them, no health and dental for them. And if you want to sell it, it's so easy now. We have had a family that brought their parents here, and the woman fell and broke the head, and they took her to HSC, spent 2 weeks on ICU, intensive care unit, and 2 weeks after, the bill was $250,000.
Jesus.
You sent me a message
to do GoFundMe, right?
Yes.
I click on that GoFundMe. As at the time I click on that GoFundMe, we are having 8,000 of 250. The other family that came here, the mother was here. The mother came here. They are Yoruba guys. I know them very well. The mother came here. No travel insurance. This first one, they had a travel insurance. But the thing, just like we are having, we just crossed over to July now. They had a travel insurance that ended in June. They didn't renew. And behold, the mother fell in 7 days of the new month. And they just bought a new house. This money is a mortgage now.
Yes,
my first house I bought here, my mortgage was, my total value of my first house I bought in Canada is $250,000. So my mortgage was way less than this one. My mortgage was way less than this one. You understand? So, right? That is mortgage. Somebody giving you mortgage, that's what they're going to pay to Manitoba. And they don't care about how you pay. They can amortize it for you for your lifetime.
Yes.
You pay it gradually. If you don't say a CRA, if you want CRA, what you go talk? So we can do it for you. just go and do online assessment. We pay $100. We don't care.
Yeah.
They will be having their $1 interest on top of it.
Exactly.
You pay your amortize it for
your life.
You know, in Canada here, they are craft. In terms of how they make money, they have perfected their ways. There's no loophole in it, right? So the second woman was here. All of a sudden the woman fell ill. They took the woman to health center. She spent 1 month and died. And you can imagine how much bill would have been. It was not up to this one, but it was a huge amount. So I don't think they were able to have the whole money again to take that woman back home. So the woman was buried here. I think I attended the funeral. Right, so I have a case of the Nigerians that did super visa, And after the person has come, he called, oh, let's cancel the insurance. They cancel it, and behold, the father had stroke, and they spent about $60,000 in the hospital. And we have a case of a situation where they have travel insurance, and they spent about $80,000, and it was paid.
I know the mother had stroke, and luckily she had insurance. So I think she only paid the deductible.
Yeah, if they have, like our own, we don't put deductible on our
I think
own.
it was because she was telling me that she is going to do the insurance because the mother is coming back again.
Yeah. So you get a license quickly and go do it.
Exactly.
So you see, the point is this. I asked somebody this one, will it not be painful for you? Will it not be sad, so sad, deeply sad, that you met a family, you were there, and you never spoke, you have a license, you never asked them about their travel insurance, and something happened to that family? You will really be sad. Not just the money you are going to make, but for the fact that you are, that family, if you have opened your mouth to say travel insurance, you would have done it for them, and you would have made money as well on it. I told you, just on your bed with a computer, 240,000. My why I know this one, my mother-in-law is here. I paid $2,400, and I got a commission about $250 when I did. It was just on my bed. I just did that. I have done a lot, $2,400 just on my bed. If the person agrees to give you credit card information on phone, you don't need to go anywhere to do travel insurance. No paperwork, zero paperwork. Just go online. Even where you are, if you have a job, you can be on your job and on your phone, and you get it done. You don't need anything to do travel insurance. That is why I'm emphasizing it, that this is one way. Because the reason why I'm saying this was that we don't want to see somebody that is licensed and say he's not making money. There's no need. You won't come here. You won't be able to be coming here regularly. If you don't make money, it's not worth it coming here if you are not making money. Unless you are determined, like us when we started from the beginning. We were determined whether we make money or don't make money, we were coming. But yeah, we want you to go to the field and make money. The avenue are there. Start with travel insurance. Nigerians do not know much of ITC. They don't believe in so much of ITC and disability. They will tell you they have at work. They don't have this at work for their parents. Right? Yeah. And this one, so many people you have, when you go like a king that had food restaurants there, a king does not have job, may not have job for herself. So this one we need health and dental for herself. Some of Nigerians are coming here right now, and other people from other community and going, they are becoming dentists, becoming, what do they call it, lawyers. They don't have health and dental because they are working on their own. And they need it. You know how much it costs to buy drugs here? I don't know whether you guys know how much it costs to buy drugs. It's expensive. Once you are discharged from the hospital here, the care they have for you here is in the hospital. Once you are out of the hospital, whatever drugs that follows you out of that place must be paid by you, or except otherwise you have a group insurance. So this is where you have to sell as well. And when you go to stores, like all this African food and all this one you see there, the person has a minimum of 3 staff. You can sell group insurance for them. This one. And you know, let me tell you a story of a guy. The guy's name is Dr. Let me see whether I can see the guy's name. You can find out detail of the guy. And I will tell you what he did. Doctor. He's in WH, he's a medical doctor. Doctor. Dr. Atiola. Do you know him, Dr. Atiola? He's a medical. Yeah, he's a medical doctor. I called him. I was going to do group insurance for the Igbo people. So that was when I had an encounter with him. So this is what he did. So which you can also do and make money. That guy makes a lifetime income from Redeemed Christian Church of God. Right? He makes a lifetime income. Why a medical doctor? Ivari did a group insurance for Redeem Canada, RCCG Canada. If you are a pastor today in Redeem and you have your pastor, you have your church, you are the one that established that pastor. Redeem will send you a form immediately that church is recognized by Redeem for life insurance. And you fill it. Once you fill it, you give Dr. Atiola money. Do you likely going to have a Redeem church here going to fold up? No. Every day they pay premium for the pastor, Atiola gets paid. When I came to Canada in 2011, Redeem had 2 parishes. One was struggling, the other one was big enough. That was your Miss parish. The other one was struggling. I joined the one that was struggling, right?
And he was in the one that was flourishing.
He was the one that was flourishing. We have today, by the grace of God, we have more than 10 parishes of Redeem. So everyone that is there, I helped my pastors to fill this form when they were there. That was how I know. And when I got in contact with the guy told me this was what he did. So everyone that joins that network, he gets paid. He's a medical doctor. You know how much them medical doctors earn here in Canada? About 400K, Abby. That's what they earn in a year. And he has money from WFG every time. So you see, you can actually go into most of this company and get the contract to be the one that provide their group insurance for them. We have about 4 or 5 companies that you can access. And then you get paid. You don't need to work again. Now, if Achola goes home, he didn't work as a doctor, Redeem open church, he don't get paid now. That's all.
Except you cancel it.
No, they won't, because it's not even the pastor that is paying it. So they have money. Redeem has money now.
Yes.
You didn't know get money.
They did it, so
And they did it to encourage.
Yeah, how it came was the people were crying over to Daddy Gio that women were crying over to Daddy Gio when their husband died. Pastors. And Daddy Gio tell Daddy Gio that my husband is dead. And then my husband is owing debts. How do I do this? That 1 came, 2 came, 3 came. That Gio said this is a typical example of 2 King 4 of Elisha and the woman.
Verse 1 to 7.
1 verse 1 to 7. That Elisha was anointed so much that he could turn the oil to money. But I don't know how my anointing can turn oil to money. Let me go and do what my anointing can do. Go and get insurance company. Let's get them insurance company. That is how they came here. I don't know how much they are doing it in Nigeria, but the Canada unit take it over because insurance is organized here properly. Yes. I don't know whether they are doing what everybody asks them to do here, but here they are doing it very, very well. If you like, you want to get insurance, then go and forget it.
I'm already covered. I already have insurance. Life insurance.
I'm just joking. So do you understand? So that is how it came about. And you can do that for a lot. So you have a lot to do here that can earn you a lifetime income. Job can earn you a lifetime income. Just imagine that Dr. Atiola retires at 50 or 60 or whatever he retires, and he has not retired in WFG. He still get paid every single time. And I'm not sure that is the only package he did. He must have done another one. So that is what you can do here. You have different companies that are springing up, both Nigerians and non-Nigerians. I'm talking about Nigerians alone because that is our immediate market. But our market is the entire Winnipeg, entire Canada, and entire US, North America. So but this is our immediate market. You start from Nigeria and start springing. But the more you can break outside Nigeria, the better for you. Right? Because you get more business outside than you get. Okay. So that explains protection. So is there anybody that cannot sell in terms of protection? No. Everybody needs life insurance. Tell me who does not need life insurance. Let me tell the person why he needs it. Yeah, ask a question.
You said there are about 4 or 5 companies you can go to in Winnipeg to do group insurance for them.
To do what?
Group insurance.
Yeah.
So my question now will be, are we going to be recognized like Great West Life, the big companies here in Winnipeg they are already used to?
They already, you know, I told you just now that we have First Bank, right? There is always a shift in emphasis in the alignment. You have Great West Life, everybody know them. But you are going to sell what you have. right? We don't sell any Great West Life this thing. We don't sell, like we sell Manual Life. Everybody knows Manual Life in Winnipeg here as well. We sell in IA. Everybody knows IA here. Because IA is one group insurance company for many companies here. If you mention IA for where my wife is, my wife has 100% respect for IA. Why? IA is the group insurance company for them. My wife will just get a bill, maybe a medical bill, go do massage or whatever. He doesn't even need to do anything. Just go, pam, 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 send it. In the next day, the money is in the account. So when he knew that we were using IA, that was when the credibility of WFG increased in her. Increased because he does before. If he was doing, when they were using one other company like that, I have to print it, fill it. I will go, Martins, go and fill all this when I fill it, and then will not mail it. But IA is just go online. Bang, 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 bang. Next day, the money is in her account. You just tell me, Martins, your account is credited. You understand? So the credit IA is 126 years old today, this year. Do you understand? So the credibility of the company is there. You understand?
I have another question.
Yeah.
In Nigeria, when we go for presentations, we go with proposals. How do we get something like that for
I'm going to teach you you guys those things. We are going to learn, those of you that are licensing and coming and join, because what I plan to do actually is that we want to make sure that you hit the road running immediately. Running. It took me and Yomi a lot of time to even get that paper. I even know how it done, but we don't want you to get that level of waiting to know it, right? So we have what we call FNA form. So the first level is that you take to a client, you meet the person and do a presentation officially of World Financial Group. When the person says, yes, I'm interested in one or two things, you come and bring the FNA form and you fill out the form. And when you are filling out the FNA form, you will be able to identify areas where the persons need to be helped in his or her finance. One of the areas is what we have just talked with, insurance, right? Which is the bedrock. The next area is the next one we are going, which was what I drew before. This is protection. We have talked about protection. This is debt management, right?
yes.
So this is the next area. People are in debt here, right? People are in debt here. A typical characteristics of a Canadian is a debtor. That is a typical characteristics of a Canadian. If we sample everybody opinion, except for my brothers that are new to Canada, every one of us may have one debt or the other.
I'm mortgage, I have car. So,
it's true. Why? For every $1 we earn, we are spending $1.81. You earn $1, you're spending $1.81. This is your earning. So if you want to go by your earning, you are spending $1, earning $1. But now we are spending earn $1, we are spending $1.81. Where does this one come from? Credit card, mortgage, line of credit, and all different things that you get here. I worked in the bank in Nigeria. When you come and collect $100,000 from my bank, I will look everywhere. You go present paper attire. But here, sit down, come to Canada the first day, they carry you to Scotiabank, they open an account for you, they give you a line of credit of 1,000. Do you know what is 1,000 in Nigerian money? 275 for those who are doing 75. This is what is not. This is the meaning. If you want 100,000 naira, I will look everywhere. If you want $200,000 naira, now voila, we go.
Their starting point is 2,000 now, sir. It's 2,000.
So 2,000, which is 500 and something that they are giving you. And person will come from Nigeria, no collateral, nothing whatsoever. Nah, let's go to Superstore and enjoy the travel.
even one man, they will say, you you want credit card, you did yes.
Students,
Is that pursue-
students have credit card.
Everywhere you go,
You did yes.
You give a student that just came from Nigeria credit card, you see him friend like, boy, see the car when this guy ride, oh. But I gave me credit card of 2,000. How much did he say this guy cost? Well, last time don't Google how much they sold. He go Facebook shop, tell the papa say don't buy car. The papa go there and answer for everywhere. My son just bought a car. I don't know how the son got from me. Before I realize that what will happen again, there are a lot of one stupid people will be calling you. I'm from Fido. Your money you are owing. You have not paid. What do they call a collection agency?
Yes. You want to make a plan?
I can help you with the plan. Are you ready to pay it or do you have a credit card to pay it off now? They want you to use credit card to pay that one. No. Look, how many of us, if you have a home in Nigeria, you build that home completely, no debt.
Yeah, but you get cooperative.
I
cooperative
I was driving with my daughter the other day. My daughter said, see house everywhere is there. Why did you not come and buy a house there? I said, this house, who do you think that owns it? He said, people. I said, no, the whole houses are all owned by what? Bank. As a matter of fact, the whole houses we see, except for all the people who in downtown, who owns them? It's bank. Yeah. You want to buy 250. When I bought my house, 250,000, how much did I drop? I only dropped $12,500. I mean, your minimum is no. Maybe what do they call it? To lawyers, everything. Yeah. Maybe make it to be $18,000 and $18,000. Yeah. That's all. I start paying my mortgage every day, 1,000 something every day. So, who owned the house? 2,500. 240 bank. Me 2,000, I want 12,500. Now bank get that money to that house. Now I just they live inside. They just say right of possession. But the one I do for Nigeria, now me get that. If you drive the tenant when they there, you will come out from there. Now you use your sweat money do everything. So but here is a different thing. So that is why debt management is very important. Many people are in what? Debt. We have companies that can help you manage your debt, such as BMO, 4 Pillars, and different other companies, TD and all of that companies that can do you. But my brother, the best they can do for you is what we call consolidation. Debt what? Consolidation. If you like, go and consolidate the debt. It doesn't change anything.
Yeah, just pull everything.
Consolidation of debt is that you go Walmart, you get credit card. You go IKEA, they give you credit card. You get a Superstore, that is a PC MasterCard credit card. You get a Breeze credit card. And you know this credit card are all linked to the banks. Right? At the end of the day, this one you buy Walmart, you bought goods about 4,000, you never pay. This one you bought IKEA, you bought furniture and everything about $6,000, you never pay. PC, you book flight for your mother-in-law when they come for about $3,000 when they come, you never pay that. All these one, you add everything, you have about 15K that is on your neck. Right? And then one company we said, interest rate here is 12%, interest rate here is 19%, 9.9, interest rate here is 30%, interest rate here is 15%. So one bank said, I am going to consolidate all these debt. We buy all these debt, BMO will come and buy all this debt, and then they give you interest of 2.5%.
No.
Oh, you are happy?
Not 2.5. Most time like 7%.
Okay, let's see. I was very generous.
6.99.
They give you this one after consolidation. You have experience on consolidation. They give you 7%. But at the end of the day, your $15,000 does not go. Yes. You are still $15,000. Just that the interest rate has gone down. That's the only thing. So the best way to manage your debt is to make more money. I went to a family and the wife has a car of $30,000 credit card debt. The man has a car, $40,000 debt. Their cars are brand new, man. My car was my car was a shit. According to Malamugu say, India asked Malamugu, you call Uganda money a sheet of paper? I will show you what they do to a sheet of paper. You know Malamugu was the minister of finance during India me of Uganda. So he was calling Uganda money sheet of paper that the money is worth nothing. India was very angry. I said, you call Uganda money a sheet of paper, I will do to you what they do to a sheet of paper. When India deal with that minister, so their car was, they are all brand new cars. Tear over. Tear-over, my own not be tear-over. It's new anyway, but I bought it from MPI from Saskatoon. It was brand almost, it was 20,000 kilometers when I bought it. So it's still brand new, like 2013 Toyota Corolla. It's there. But it's getting old now. I want to send it to Nigeria. So, but that is the debt they have. So you will they need people like you to help them. And that family, I'm trying to engage them to go to business. So the best thing to do, to make more money, you don't need more job, not more job. So this is where you come in to introduce business to people. I hope you guys are listening. This is where you are going to come in. After presenting, this one will give you money immediately. When you are presenting this one is what is going to give you money because you're going to write insurance or disability insurance. This is going to give you recruit. So when you are here, you talk all this grammar I'm talking about debt profile in Canada. If you want to even talk about debt profile of Canada, Canada government is in debt of over 1.3 trillion as we stand today. An average Canadian, a person that just arrived as a permanent resident or a citizen in Canada here is owing about $23,000 already as you are land here. Which means you divide 1.4 trillion by a population of 35 million people. Each person is having about 35,000 if you share it per person. Debt of Canada per person. So which is an alarming rate. You have not talked of student loan. This is alarming.
51,394.
Yeah, 51,394 is what one person is. What you are debt to Canada. If they want to pay their debt, they will ask you about this one. So the only way you could solve this debt problem is by making what? More money. And to make more money, you don't require more jobs because more jobs will keep you out of time. Some people would have been here, but they are in 3 jobs. They have worked 9. Some people have worked 9 to 3. They wait 1 hour and they go 4 to 11. They wait another 1 hour. They go 12 to 7. They come back and start all over this cycle every single day. One man told me categorically, I don't see my children when I leave on Monday, I see my children on Thursday morning. So that is going for more jobs, no time. You can get some money, but you don't have time, nothing at all. But you need business. The reason why I can be here is business. I can stop what I'm doing and leave and go anywhere. I'm on my own. Nobody controls my time and my money. So you need to give people opportunity, and you now explain the opportunity they have, that they have ability to make money here if they can work, and that they cannot make money if they don't want to work. I met somebody that just left WFG to Experior. So the guy was telling me that in WFG, people get licensed, and I have 3 people who are licensed in my team, and they don't make money. I said, maybe you can keep quiet a little and listen to me. He said, yes, stop. And I said, you are an Igbo guy. Can you open a shop there and you close the shop and you expect to make money? Does Experior make the money for you? No. Experior, do you go there? Say yes. I said, yeah. People who don't make money in WFD don't go to work. There's no way. You don't go to work, you don't make money. Can anybody sit down, you have a job and you make money? You didn't have that job, you didn't go to work, you make money. Is it possible, Stella? You're going to work tomorrow, right?
Yes.
But you can sit. Not tomorrow. When are you going next? Thursday. But you can sit down at home and make money. But do you have to go? Do you have to go?
Yeah.
But you can sit down at home and go to the job and they will pay you. Your company will still pay you. Right? If you sit down at home, will your company not pay you? They won't pay you, right?
No.
The same way here. If you sit down at home here, and think that, leave Martins alone. Every time he's always texting. You just leave that guy alone. You won't make money here. You have to work to make money. You have to prospect. You have to follow up. You have to do everything to make money. Right? So we need to go to work. Now, every